So, welcome to another one of my little seaside adventures. Setting off again from Mountbatten Public Slipway, I motored across Plymouth Sound to Mayflower Marina, where I got more fuel for the outboard, up past the Tall Point ferries and the dockyard, and then under the Tamar Bridge. And it was because I left late, already 6:30, and I was already tired and hungry, so time to stop. And then the next day, I sailed with the wind and the tide back down the river, past Tall Point again, through the Narrows, and then slowly made it across Plymouth Sound, back up the Catwater to Mountbatten. And one of the main reasons for this little trip was to test out some of my modifications. This winter, 2023-2024, I made a plywood deck, a splash deflector, I put handles on the dagger boards, I made a table, and I got a new sail, which is a bit bigger, and I got an outboard. I was getting fed up with sitting around not being able to go sailing when there was no wind, and when the wind and the tide was all in the wrong direction at the wrong time. So now I've got the motor, I should be unstoppable.
So we're still motoring. I want to get used to the motor. Just coming up on the Tall Point ferry, and they are both just arrived either side, so I've got enough time to squeak through. And then we're coming up on the dockyard. Tamar Bridge. Beach. Yeah, this looks quite cozy. We have landed.
as I mentioned, I did some modifications over the winter, and some of the modifications I am setting up for now. I bought a pop-up tent, which I cut the bottom out of, and I've converted it into a kind of boom tent. I also made a new seat stroke hiking board, which helps support the tent. And the table that I mentioned earlier comes out and forms kind of rain guard to stop the water from getting in if it rains when I'm sleeping. So yeah, this is me just setting everything up for that now. This is the first time I've set it up fully. So let the clown show begin. I made this in my shed, and it all seemed to go together fine, but it's proving to be quite difficult the first time I was doing it at the beach. Very, very awkward. I was getting very angry, and you can hear me dripping to myself and playing at myself, making it so complicated.
Oh, there's a right. Yes. Good. Right.
And this is me blowing up the camping mattress, which is really comfy. Inside the canoe, so I'm out of the wind, completely dry. Hopefully, if the new boom tent works. A bivy bag to be extra dry, and then a nice down sleeping bag. Very cozy.
Bag's not mine, but I'm going to have to take it in, you know. Bastards. for a Kelly kettle. It's nice here. The sun comes right through. I like it. Sun's gone down now and it's gone a bit cold, but still shining on the other side of the river. Yeah, it's nice. Oops. So I think the plan for tomorrow, because there's going to be light northerly winds, which is that way. So I might, because it's quite a quiet bit of river up here, just sail around here tomorrow morning, try my new sail, and get used to that. And sailing with the motor as well, I'm going to have to work out a way of stashing the motor. Yeah. Sort that out. Don't think the outrigger pole is strong enough to support it when I'm actually running, but overnight it's fine. So yeah, do a bit of sailing for an hour or two whilst the tide's dropping. High tide's at 9, so it'll start dropping about 9:30, 10, and I'll start heading back down and go with the wind, and hopefully sail all the way back round, and then might be able to sail back up the Catwater, but the tide will still be dropping. I might have to hang around out in the sound or use the motor. I'll wait and see. Well, I've never been here before. I used to live at the end of that creek over there, Ernestsettle Creek, I think that is, and at the end of that is Badger's Wood. I used to live there. Whereas the China Fleet Club is just the other side of those trees there, the Golf and Country Club. If anyone wants to get their bearings. The pop-up tent seems to be working quite well, happy with that. Obviously it hasn't rained, we'll see what happens when it rains. There's a board at the front there, you can just about see that slopes down, so any water that lands there should hit that and then come off the side. Anything that hits the tent should get down to the rim of the tent and then run around to the lowest point of the rim, which should be there and there, and then drip off. Shouldn't actually get in. We'll see. We shall see. And any water that lands on the deck should come back, and there's a rubber strip under there which should deflect it off the side. So, but yeah, we will have to wait and see. So far, everything is working out well after the 2024 winter refit. 2024 winter refit. All the wood here is damp, really damp from last night's rain, so I couldn't even get the Cali kettle to stay lit without the fire lighter, so I don't know, might have to give that a miss and cook on gas. I should have brought more gas, but never mind, I've got enough. Well, the wood finally dried out and caught. It's been smouldering for about half an hour. Nice. Well and truly caught now. I think it found some silver birch or something. Something's caught well and it's hissing. What's quite, I don't know, the sap. It seems flammable. Anyway, it's good. The tide will be here about an hour, so a cup of tea and breakfast and then go sailing. The sun's come out, lovely. Just making a final cup of tea for the journey, and then I'm going to head out. The wind is going downriver, and the tide is slack at the moment. In another half hour it's going to be going downriver, so the wind and the tide will be in my favour, so that'll be good. So it should be quite fast going back. I think we'll be looking at about 4 or 5 knots. We'll wait and see. It's all ready to go. Well, first of all, I'm going to pull myself out on the anchor, and then when I'm deep enough I'm going to attach the dagger boards, because something I didn't think of, they still, even with the grooves I cut out, they still don't fold up far enough. Yeah, so I'm going to have to adjust those. So I'll go out a little way, put the dagger boards on, and then, like I said, the wind and the tide are both going that way now. So we're going to fly down the river and back up the catwater, I think. And we are underway. Show you my 3 red sails I've got now, and the white one's been replaced with a slightly bigger one. The wind has died. There's the beach that we were at. Yeah, lovely. I'll go out into the channel and then just head straight downwind, I think. The outboard's giving me a little bit of ballast, so I haven't got to lean too much yet. Will in a minute. There's the bridge. Going under that one in a minute. Okay, so now we've got a little bit more speed and a beam reach. Well, I don't know, kind of. We're almost out in the channel anyway. 3 knots. It's all good. It's difficult to film and sail at the same time on this one, to be honest. So I'm going to put the phone away for a minute and get on with it. The motor is in the way. Every time I need to trim the sails, everything's getting tangled. So I need both hands all the time. I'm going to have to change that. See if I can get the screen recorder on. Come on, start recording. There you go. Doot, doot, doot. 3, 2, 1, go. A fair lick on there. Race. We're not racing. Just passing under the Tamar Bridge. Union Pub. Bit of a landmark. There's the bridge. We lost the wind now. Might have to paddle. No, there's a little bit. So long as we've got a little bit of wind pushing us through the water, I can steer. As soon as we just drifting with the tide, I lose steerage because, well, there's no water running over rudder. Squeaky. We've passed under the bridge. The sun came out for a little while. It's nice. Feels quite warm now. Now, I'm not sure what the wind's doing. I think we're going to be going downwind, or maybe on a broad reach. I'm not sure. On a broad reach at the moment. Sorry, a beam reach. I don't know. The wind is moving. We're on a reach of some sort. Now we got the wind. I'm going to need both hands. So, yeah, we're going to have to go downwind or we're going to lose the river. Made the outriggers narrower so they don't dip in the water so easily. So that's cool. Okay, so we're just coming up to the ferries again, the chain ferries, the Tor Point ferry. There's one there. He hasn't left yet. Will he be leaving soon? I might have to go behind him. I don't know. Right, I'm going to get on both hands. Timed that perfectly. And that one crossed and this one left. I'm going to go just behind him. There he is. It started raining, so using the touch screen has become difficult. Small point. Mountbatten come. Not Mount Edgecombe. Is it Mount Edgecombe? Yeah, it's Mount Edgecombe. Heading out into the Sound. We've got boats coming and it's raining and definitely need both hands. And I'm just in the lee of Mount Edgecombe now, so no wind. The boats out there are flying along and heeling right over. The wind is just past the green marker, so once I get to there, I'll be right. Once I get to the green marker, I can see wind. Well, the wind has chilled out quite a bit. There we go. How's that for a position fix? Oh, scrapies. There's something going on up on the hoe. I'm not quite sure what, but I can hear music and there's marquees and things going on. Plymouth, Britain's ocean city. There's always something going on. There's never anything decent going on. There's a few boats out. Oh, is it a marathon? I don't know what it is. I'll find out and I'll let you know. Boats. Yeah. Nobody's going quick. There's nothing. I'm copying them. I couldn't work out what to do. Nothing I was doing seemed to work, so I just thought I'd copy them and put my pole out to the right and then put my main out, and yeah, it's still not working. Well, it's not any better than what I had anyway. He was chasing me down the Tamar. I like his sail. It's like a junk rig thing. It's cool. We are moving though, and we are against the tide now, because the tide comes out of the Catwater. We came with the tide down the Tamar, but the Plym, the Catwater, is the end of the River Plym, so that drains as well, and will continue to drain for the next 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So we might not get up. I might have to get the paddle out or the motor. So nice out here though. It's lovely. Nothing. Just about make out some movement. We found a little bit of wind. Not much, but just enough. I had to get my paddle out a minute ago because there's a big ship coming. It's going to come in the channel. There is a pilot boat in front of it, but I was in the channel when I noticed it, as usual. So I just wanted to clear the green buoy there, and now I've cleared it. I am safe. To the Catwater. Now, like I said, we're going against the tide, and there's hardly any wind. There's like 5 to 7 knots of wind, if that, and a couple of knots of tide. So, yeah, the canoe sailor is capsized right in the channel. Whoops. I'll do that, isn't it? He's out, he's in, he's out, he's in, he's out, he's clear. He's clear. Good man. Thought I was close. Got a little bit of a breeze coming into the Catwater, so I've got a feeling we might actually be able to sail pretty much up to the pontoon. That'd be nice. Going really close to the wind. You can see how much the tide's dragging. We're going against the tide, and as close to the wind as I can. I am making way. I am going in the right direction. So we'll see. Let's see if we can get up there or not. Yeah, that's it. A few more gusts like that will get us there. Well, I missed the slipway, it's just there. I'm going to do a tack and see if I can get to it. The wind is pushing me round too much, so I'll do that now.